Notts County Talk, we are live. I'm feeling pretty nervous about a huge game. Could even be said the defining game of the season so far. George, we almost got the lineup spot on. What do you make of it as a whole?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Rawlinson's obviously dropped out of a little bit of an injury, so I think we probably would have got it right if Rawlinson didn't pick up a little bit of a knock. But nevertheless, you're looking at, for me, Bromley is solid. I think he'll be solid at that right centre-back position, especially with, if Kelly Evans can go forward a little bit more, it sort of leaves him that little sort of safety net behind him in Bromley on the right-hand side. Rodriguez, he has to start pretty much every game now that he's available to start. He's been brilliant, hasn't he? So yeah, as a whole, really happy with this side. I like to see it because it feels like the last few games we've sort of hit a decent run of form, and the team's not really been chopped and changed too much. And it's good to see, especially in such like a tough schedule as it is at the moment. So we've not really seen it all season, have we? Where we've seen like a sort of solid, like similar lineup near enough every game for like 3 or 4 games. So it's good to see it in that respect, I think.
Ryan, how are we doing? Yeah, we're good. Thank you, Ryan. Hope you're good. Interesting that Turner's on the bench and Brindley's still chosen. And I noticed a player you're quite interested to see back. McCraw is on the bench.
Yeah, 100%. When I seen him in training, in the training video that they put online yesterday, I thought it was great to see him back. One of those players where you're sort of wondering if at the end of this season his contract expires, which I believe it does. Will we extend his contract or will we be releasing him? But that's another conversation for another video, I think, in it, Tom. But
yeah,
the Turner scenario, I think I don't think Birchnell disfavours Turner, but I don't think Turner would be great playing as a right centre back because it's a little bit more demanding than being a centre back in a 2 than it is being a centre back in a 3. That's sort of a granted. You've got to be a little bit more athletic. You've got to be a bit quicker on your feet. You've got to have, sort of a flary edge to you, I think. And I do think, obviously, Rawlinson's not the flariest of players, but he has played at right back in his career. He's played at right back for Notts a couple of times, and he's done a job. Chickson is essentially a left back, and he's done really well on that left centre back. So, yeah, I don't think Turner has that sort of edge for me to be either side of a back 3.
Well, we saw, didn't we? Alafe for Sutton did damage to Rawlinson when Rawlinson was left exposed. Imagine if that was Turner, it would have been even easier. So I think what you're saying is spot on. A few people asking score predictions, so we put these up in last night's preview. I went for 2-1 Notts, Rodriguez and Wootton, and George went for 2-1 Notts, Rodriguez and Wootton, and Richard, that joined us, Notts County Stats, went for 2-1 Notts. But I don't think he gave us the scores in that one. So there are our predictions. It's going to be a crazy game. It really is going to be. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult.
100%. We've got to be up for the challenge, aren't we? I think.
Well, if you can't win games like this, you're not going to win 3 consecutive games in the playoffs. It's that simple. It really is that simple.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. I'm nervous. It feels the season's been starting. Stopping, it's spluttering along, and now we've had the release of the information for the playoffs, the exact dates. It's just exciting. It's exciting now.
Yeah, it is. As much as it is annoying that the final's being played at Ashton Gate, we've got to look sort of beyond that. And think that the prize we're waiting for at the end is a place in the league.
Yeah,
I'm excited, really excited, because it feels really positive at the moment, doesn't it? But we could be 90 minutes away from not feeling as positive as we feel now.
Yeah. That Ashton Gate is interesting. It's the 32nd largest stadium in the country. Surely they could have done better.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so many more stadiums they could have chosen. So many more. How many Prem stadiums are just going to be left doing nothing that could have been put to better use, like nice stadiums? We were talking about a few, weren't we? Like Villa Park. I know the King Power was mentioned. Stadiums like that, and I suppose they are all Midland stadiums. We're probably going to be a bit biased, so the travel time's not as far. But
yeah,
you don't mind travelling if it's a decent state. Like, no disrespect to Bristol. There's no disrespect. Like, we're not being disrespectful to Bristol in saying that. But when you enter the start of the season and you're looking at a playoff position, you're thinking about Wembley. You know what I mean? You're not thinking about possibly playing at, a championship club. Do you know what I mean?
It's an all right ground, but
it probably is. I've never been there myself. It probably is a decent ground, but it's not Wembley, is it? That's like the mecca of English football. Isn't it?
Looking at geographically, the only team it makes really any sense for is Torquay.
It's a good drive, isn't it, for us Notts fans if we get there?
Yeah, it's a good drive for anyone that's in and around there. Chesterfield, Halifax, Dagenham. Hell of a drive for Hartlepool. If you're a Hartlepool fan, that look now that they are going to have to settle for playoffs. I don't know if it might be mathematically out of their hands. Who else is up there? You've got Torquay. You've got Sutton again. Not a nice drive for them. And Stockport. Definitely, it's not too bad for them. But yeah, I just think it could have been better. But there will have been other factors. I'm guessing they're looking at who has to travel where, and there'll be some international teams traveling around the country at that time as well.
I think the whole having a game on the same day as England is just shocking as well. I don't know. Why would you do that on the day that England are playing in the Euros? The first game for England in the Euros in the group stages, and we could possibly be playing that day. And like, if whatever scenario it may be, and if we can go, we're not going to be able to watch the England game, are we? So
no. Bromley are about to kick off on my streams. Is it the same with you, George?
Yes.
If we are, so it looks like we're both in time with the stream. We've kicked off late a few games in a row now.
3 minutes.
Here we go. Here we go. And we are off. Let's hope not start quickly. Michael Cheek is the man to watch.
100%. You always get mentioned, don't you? Yeah, 24.
Look at that. Look at that. Miller straight away down the wing. He's going to get a crossing within the first minute. Great. He's fallen to Kelly Evans, edge of the box.
Who's that?
Whoa, I think that's O'Brien.
Jim
O'Brien. Within 25 seconds, Jim O'Brien has an effort from the edge of the box.
That's interesting, isn't it? When you look at sort of the later games under Ardley, I think one of the games we had a shot in the 84th minute. It was our first shot, wasn't it? First shot in 25 seconds there. So,
Miller again.
Yeah.
Free kick.
Guy's a different player, isn't he, Miller? Been released from his parent club as well, hasn't he?
Well, you think about this, don't you? You think how well he's played before he was released. Imagine if that's added fire to the belly again. Yeah, and he's even more determined. That's going to be something special. He's gone down at the minute, but he seems to be all right. He seems to be okay. I'm feeling as nervous as you can when you're not at the ground.
I don't feel that nervous, I'm not. I don't feel apprehensive at all. I just. It's crazy to say it as well with the inconsistencies that we've had this season. I just feel like we seem to have found our way a little bit, don't we? And it's crazy because we were questioning the group of players, weren't we? And they obviously can play. And there's Chickson in there as well, who you were sort of writing off because he was looking at moving away from Notts in January. Like, it just seems quite positive at the moment. We'll say this Bromley kit looks like the Lincoln kit, doesn't it?
Yeah, pinstripes, white pinstripes.
Yeah, very similar.
That was a poor foul to give away from Reeves there. Their player was at the byline. He could only go back to the keeper, who was being marked by Rodriguez, I think it was.
Well collected from Slocum there.
Let him play it back. There's literally no reason to make that foul, and it just gave them a chance to hoof it upfield. To be honest, there's a lot of teams this league we know about. I don't know anything about Bromley's style of play. They've sort of gone under the radar a bit, and all of a sudden, because we haven't played them, all of a sudden here we are, 2 games in a few weeks against them.
Yeah,
interesting.
We've had that a few times, haven't we, this season, where we've played teams in quite close time frame. Yeah,
here we go. Reason to Kelly Evans with the cross. Great ball.
Oh, it's just been nicked off Rodriguez there, hasn't it?
Miller back in the box, cleared away.
Yeah, not a great cross from Miller. He was trying to look for someone's feet, wasn't he there? But it's back out to Miller.
Come on then. Rodriguez got 2 or 3 players on in there. Brilliant cross. We've started well again.
Yeah, it's good to see.
An early goal. Miller's hugging that left touchline. Go on, skin him and put the cross in. He's so confident pulled it back. Could have gone for a corner, but Bromley had cleared. He's a confident player.
Yeah. It's a real shame there. You know, if O'Brien or someone like that was sitting on the corner of the box when he's sort of looking to cut left or right,
yeah,
he had an open shot there. It's unfortunate someone was sort of in that space there. Could have got a very good shot away.
We moaned, didn't we, about when Turner was playing how immobile the defence was, and all of a sudden we've got a back five where you've got three very mobile players in Kelly Evans, Brindley, Chickson, and Miller, and then you've got a potent goal scorer as the other centre back. This is without Lacey in the team, without Rawlins in the team. It's just good. So a good opening 4 minutes from Notts. Very good opening 4 minutes.
It is, yeah. We've said it a couple of times as well, haven't we? About, you know, we're talking about players that are great, like Miller. He's been brilliant. He started this game brilliant, but you've got to think we've not got Carl Roberts, and you're sort of forgetting all those times that we've talked about Thomas and Dennis. We're missing those. The last 3 games, and I know it's only been 3 games and you can't get carried away with it, but we've not missed them, have we? And it's the first time we've really looked like we've not missed them.
We've got goal scorers from everywhere on the pitch.
Exactly. Yeah.
From everywhere. Everyone's talking about how well Rodriguez is doing with his goals.
Yeah. What's he got? 5 and 4 now, hasn't he?
5 and 4. Yeah.
That free kick against Altrincham set him off, wasn't it?
We're pressing and Bromley have just cleared the ball straight back to us. Really, really good to see.
It's exciting, isn't it? A week today.
Oh, don't.
Cut in then.
Cannot wait for that. So Reeves is well out of position. I'm interested to see how he cover. And Bromley are very long ball, aren't they? That's not gone out of the box. What's he claiming that for? Slocum's not picked up outside the box.
No way near.
Is that Michael Cheek? Interesting. They're playing a bit like Barnet, where they're sat in, but they're sat a bit higher. Not quite everyone in Notts half. I wonder if teams have finally thought, actually, we can't just press Notts County anymore. Oh, Ruben, that is
unlucky. He's unlucky there. Initially, he's done well there. He's just skipped past 2 men, hasn't he?
Yeah, Notts out of position here. Mark Ellis, calm as you like, back to Sam Slocum. He's all over him, referee. Well done. Calm as you like. That's fantastic. Straight back out to Kelly Evans. Let us know in the chat if you've got tickets to Weymouth next Saturday and how you're feeling about that. Personally, we cannot wait. We are counting down the days. That's a poor ball from Joe O'Brien. Really poor ball.
Yeah, he's put too much on it there, only for Miller.
Not so more up for this than Bromley, I've got to say.
Yeah,
signs.
I think as it's looking at the moment, I think Bromley are just going to have to sort of play the way they are. They're going to have to sit off us because we're right in their faces. They're just going to have to look for that counter attack when we are further up the pitch, I think.
Yeah. Miller again wins it back. There's a tiny bit of sloppiness that wasn't in the last couple of games, but we're playing a better team here. It's just that it literally is the final ball. Everything else is fantastic. But it's that final pass is not quite there.
No.
So Matt has a ticket in the Cop. We're in the Pavis. I'm not sure where in the Pavis. As soon as it came up, I just purchased the ticket. My ticket, I just had to get it. Ball at the top from Reeves. What a ball. Ruben Rodriguez on the byline. Cuts it back. Fizzes it across. All the way out for a throw-in.
I feel like he should have maybe tapped that back to, I think it was Kelly Evans that was behind him there. Kelly Evans literally had a free run into the box then.
It's difficult when he's running.
100%. He's done well to get across and he's done well to even get the ball. But
I think I saw behind Bertrand, I think the weather's very poor at Med Lane.
Yeah.
Down. But it might work in Notts' favour. We're passing to you now. It might be slick underfoot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not been too bad, has it, really, the weather? The last week or so, it's just been forecast rain, hasn't it? It's not been too bad. Today's been the same as well.
Yeah.
Forecast rain all day. It's just had a few dribs and drabs, haven't we, in Nottingham?
Oh, we got a ticket in the Pavis. Love the Pavis.
See you there.
All over the top. Come on, then pick it straight up, Miller. That energy. Central to Doyle. Come on, Michael Doyle. What a ball that is, Dion Kelly Evans.
His passing's been brilliant, hasn't it? The last couple of games, Doyle.
Yeah.
The final third passing.
Come on then, Kelly Evans on that byline. We're just biding our time, and
Miller's got a good bit of space out there on the left-hand side. You're hoping to find him, I think.
Oh, that split the line straight away to Reeves though. Everyone cried out to Miller, and Reeves just dropped in. Go on, Dion, whip that cross in. He's got it in. Great ball. Back out to Miller.
This is fantastic football from Notts.
Go on, Miller. Yeah. Back out on the edge to Reeves. I thought Miller could have had a go.
Too much on that.
Adam Chickson retains the ball really well. Literally, Bromley are camped in their own half, in their own box.
That move that we just did there was, you can't underestimate how powerful that move was. We passed it back. Like you said, we split the lines and we carved them straight open. Ooh, edge of the area.
Back out to Miller, Doyle, that's fantastic. Miller's now got himself one-on-one. On the byline.
The movement off the ball is actually incredible, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
The change is.
Come on, Brindley. Well done. And back, recycled it all the way back to Ellis, and it's not sticking with Ellis. It's straight back forward. Miller and Rodriguez linking up really well. I'd like to get a goal while we're on top because we are completely on top. That's poor from O'Brien though. That's going to be a look at. That was needless.
Was that Reeves?
Reeves, absolutely needless. They weren't on any kind of break then.
Cut to an advert.
What's going on there? Vitality Women's FA Cup. I'm very surprised he wasn't booked then. Very surprised. He got away with that.
Yeah, I am as well. That's a booking every day in my eyes. But
come on, Slocum. The confidence he brings, unbelievable. Someone let us know. Has Steele gone back? Or not gone back? Is Steele still with us?
I think he's gone back, hasn't he? It was a 2-week loan initially. Nothing was confirmed, was it? But...
What, 2-week loan from a Sunday League team? Ball into the box.
Or two. It might not have been a loan. It was like a 2-week deal. He's not got a team, has he?
Rodriguez can bring that down in the box. No chance. Oh, that's never a foul. Who's that?
Jim O'Brien.
It's not a foul though in that situation.
No way.
This referee's overprotective, I think. Andy, come on, you pies. CJ, come on, you pies. Matt says he's here till the end of the season, George Steele.
Is he?
I'm not sure. That's why I asked. I couldn't tell you.
I don't think he is.
He's not injured. Yeah, Knight's got a knock, hasn't he, George?
Yeah. Knight and Lacey both sort of got knocks and not ready to be put on the bench at least.
Say we win this, and then we go and get a very good win at Wrexham. What do we do against Weymouth? Do we rest a few?
No. I don't. How many games will we have left if we get? I mean, let's say in hindsight, right? This is purely in hindsight now, that we go on now and we don't lose for the rest of the season. I don't think you can keep resting players and changing the squad because I don't think that's the mentality. I really don't. I think with the games, am I right in thinking after today there'll be 6 games left if we get to the final of the playoffs?
6 unless Notts
get third.
No, it is 6. Yeah, I keep getting confused. Yeah, it is 6.
So with that in mind,
Saturday.
Yeah, with that in mind, you've got 3 more games after this that are going to be in close sort of proximity of each other, where legs might be tired, players might be tired, and you can swap and change it a little bit, I think. But I don't think you should have the mentality of resting because in between the playoff games, you've got a week, haven't you, to recover and just get ready for the game, really.
Yeah, Ruben driving forward. 2 men on him, spreads. Oh, that was close to going through. Yeah, nothing really happened in the last couple of minutes.
And let's be honest as well. What player in the Notts team is going to want to be rested for a game where it's the first game the fans are back in?
Yeah, you don't want to break momentum.
Yeah, you can't. Not with so few games left, anyway.
No. Could you imagine if we did rest and then we ended up losing to Weymouth, who don't really have anything to play for?
Yeah.
I'll look at some other results. It's pretty much nailed on that Chesterfield beat Wealdstone today, I think.
Oh, they're on a good break here. He's been caught there.
That's poor.
Oh,
my goodness. Goodness me.
That's what I mean. You got to be careful. You know, that's a really good chance that it's a Bromley. They've just shown the quality there. That's what I've just said. That counter attack, they nearly had us there.
Really dived in. Maybe not aware of the positioning. He's fallen kindly, but Jim O'Brien does really well to put him off there. Really, really well. Wow. Yeovil 2, Kingsland 0. Eastleigh lead Barnet. Obviously, Eastleigh's still in with a chance, but very slim chance of the playoffs. I think when I looked earlier, I think Chesterfield was 7-1 on to win, which in this division you don't often get.
No.
But there's some people have not 1 to 10.
They've come out to us now, aren't they? A bit. Now they've had a sniff on goal. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's getting a lot of Slocum there.
So Hartlepool are away at Aldershot.
Mm.
For me, that's not an easy game, and it could further dent their confidence.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a funny path, aren't they, at the minute?
Right, we need to get this ball away. Mark Ellis, fantastic to get in there and let you build the attack. Here we go. They've got 4 or 5 players in Notts half, and we're into their half now. Go on then, Miller. He needs a bit of support. He's running straight out the fullback. Confidence is there. Step overs.
O'Brien's
trying
just
to get
where
to the
you want
byline
to be as well. Look, exactly there. There's just a man too tight onto him. He's got the ball back though, Miller.
Come on then, Reeves. Jim O'Brien's been sloppy. Really sloppy.
I tell you what, though, Bromley have made his life difficult. There's a man close to him within 5 yards of him every time he's off the ball.
Yeah, but Boreham Wood lead Wrexham.
Really? Wow.
Huge goal. Wrexham 2 behind. Were 2 behind, Notts. Now 3 behind if results stay the same. Boreham Wood, no chance of playoffs really at all. Boreham Wood lead Wrexham.
Oh my God, did you see that? Rodriguez.
No, ref, book him.
Rodriguez just scooped it and megged their player. No wonder he took him down. What?
Oh my goodness me. It's Zidane, isn't it? It's literally Zidane with hair.
Zidane.
Come on, Notts. Come on. We're well on top. They've had 1 good chance. That's it. Come on. No messing about. Quick throw. Miller. Chickson. Miller's got them 1-on-1. They're backing off him every time. Fantastic ball.
Oh, so unlucky.
They look good early, you know.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I think if we just keep this pressure on, though, we're going to break them down. Because we've not had any pinpoint crosses yet. That was probably the best cross we've had in so far. Because if it beats the man in front of Wharton, Wharton's got a free header.
Yeah, he has, actually. Just building from the back is calm. You can see that Bromley are panicked whenever we've got the ball at the back. They don't know
what we're doing here then.
Free kick. You knew what he was doing, don't you worry. Richard Brindley.
They've turned the pressure up a little bit, aren't they, further up?
Yeah.
They're coming a bit deeper now into our half.
We saw this against Barnet, though.
Yeah.
Started really well, didn't
Barnet was strange. Like, they were literally no pressure at all in our half for like the first half an hour. They started that game so strangely. Like, we should have had 2 or 3 more as well against. Was it Barnet? Yeah.
Yeah, we should have actually.
Same with Wealdstone though.
Here we go.
Maidenhead, sorry.
Maidenhead, yeah. Movement's still there from all the players. Look at that. Ruben Rodriguez isolated now, 1-on-1. Can he get that ball in? I think he's just 1-on-1 with the. Oh, that is fantastic. That is unbelievable play. Oh, right. 1-2 with a triangle with Reeves, Miller and Rodriguez.
Lovely play.
Miller pulled it back, and Bromley player just gets in the way.
Really enjoyed this first sort of 18 minutes of football, to be honest.
It's good, isn't it?
From Notts and Bromley, like Bromley defensively have been spot on.
Yeah. If Yeovil's still got a chance of playoffs, I don't think they have they? No, mathematically impossible. They've got a couple of good results lately. It is nice to see. I know that the Ardley era is over, but it's still part of the club's history. So as much as I don't want to dwell on it, like you said, George, in one of the recent videos, it would have been so slow and laboured with Ardley in charge.
Yeah, no, I think it's fair to make references to Ardley. You know, he's our longest serving manager for as long as I can remember.
Yeah. Reeves done it that. Well done. Kelly Evans. Go on then, Richard Brindley.
Overlapped.
And Kelly Evans working well
on the man there.
Oh, look at Miller. So much space.
You can't believe they've given that much space, can you, really?
He's killing there. Full great ball in. Oh, Carl Wotton. Carl Wotton keeper comes out to meet it. And again, with recycled possession, Adam Chickson, superb.
He's done well there off balance, hasn't he?
They're panicking. They're panicked.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they do look panicked, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they just seem to be in the end of everything, don't they? Everything that's going in the box, they just seem to be getting.
Yeah.
Is this Chickson, yeah? Rodriguez?
Come on, ref. Can't really see if that was a foul. Last watch along, we were absolutely convinced there was a foul on Reeves. We were screaming, weren't we? And then we watched the replay and he dived.
Nowhere near him either. I didn't even touch him.
Whilst there's a break in play, 20,000 fans, George, at Wembley today.
Yeah.
20,000.
Yeah. It's good to see it. It's good to see it back. Just really hope everything goes well now with everything getting back to normal and that key date, 21st of June, everything goes to plan. There's obviously a little bit of I don't know, a bit of worrying there with the new variant and that, but fingers crossed.
Yeah. Fingers crossed we can be at Ashton Gate if we get there.
But you never thought you'd be saying that.
No. I can't believe it. It's come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
All year to play at Ashton Gate. To be fair, I've never gone to it. It's a ground I can tick off the list.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose you got to pull the positives from it, ain't you? Chickson wanted that.
Not many goals going in the National League at the minute.
No.
I didn't realise Woking had one place outside the relegation zone. Woking are like third from bottom if you look at the teams that are still actually team. Oh my gosh, Carl Wotton. He's got the ball back. Carl Wotton just going inside the box.
3 men on him then.
These are double tripling up and play on some players. So
just where you'd want Wotton.
Volley from the edge.
It's nowhere near enough on it.
It's not settling in the box, is it? It's always on the volley or bouncing. I cannot believe Reeves wasn't booked early. You know, I'm just watching him there, really going in for the tackle. I know I've said it. We can't forget how desperate Bromley are going to be as well. They're going to be really desperate to get something.
Yeah.
They have to win.
Yeah, they do, essentially, to keep their hopes alive.
We should deal with this. Long ball forward. Adam Chickson, as calm as you like. How are we watching? We're just each paid for the stream on the Notts County website. £12.
I'm watching on my laptop for the first time. Normally just watch it on my iPad, but
yeah, so it's 12.60, not 20, but you get the same service for all of them, depending on what. Honestly, Miller is hugging that touchline. Literally hugging that touchline. Him and Chickson have such a good partnership.
Yeah, they do.
That's That's a really poor ball, broken down the whole time.
Yeah.
From Ellis.
You take it. You know, there's going to be the odd misplaced pass now and again when you're putting these balls across. But yeah, completely broken down the attack there. One thing I've noticed as well, other games when we have started similar to this, you know, we're quick to get the ball back into play. And on a couple of the throws I've had now, we've looked a little bit slower, whether that be, you know, the players or we've been told to slow it down a little bit. I'm not too sure, but it's a strange one. What do you make of that?
Sometimes you can't go this pace for the whole game, so you strategically
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Choose when you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly Evans has the ball there. He's played in by Bromley. He's probably 20-yard run, and what a ball by Doyle. Oh, it's just missed him. 20-yard. Sorry, the pressing is so good. Miller, shoot. Kelly Evans received the ball, and their winger or wide midfielder was tracked 30 yards back then, sprinted, and Kelly Evans has just passed the ball away as soon as he's got there. Yeah. That's 30 yards gone in the legs of that wide man for them. Straight away. It's all about making teams move and making them tired. Can't believe it. In 7 days' time, we're going to be 3-4-0 up against Weymouth.
You've been practicing your celebrations, Tom?
Yeah, it's getting good. I forgot how to do it.
What are you going to do? What's the first one back?
It's going to be like that.
I've heard you've been practicing your Alan Shearer. How's that going?
Yeah, I can't quite get it.
Give us a look.
I'd embarrass myself. Ball in by Kelly Evans. Box. Let's recycle that again.
Miller's got it.
I forgot how to clap as well. So I've been working on that as well. Good ball. Volley that. Oh, I think that's hit Kelly Evans in the nose. Oh.
We're on the cusps, aren't we? One of them balls has got to fall to us sooner rather than later.
Did that hit Kelly Evans in the face? Yeah.
Did the defender get something on it, though?
No. How do you volley that and it hits you straight in the nose? Oh, come on. I'm surprised Chesterfield aren't leading against Weirdstone. Can they even name a bench? Yeah, they can actually. Weirdstone's recent form is 8 losses in a row. They've played 8, conceded 30. It's slowed down a little bit, just a tad. You know, this could be a game that is literally nicked 1-0.
Yeah, it feels that way at the moment, doesn't it?
It does.
I just feel like once we get that first goal, which I feel like it's got to be coming, hasn't it? We've had plenty of chances. It's just not quite fell for us, has it?
No.
But, you know, on the flip side to that, Bromley have looked in the one chance that they have had, they could have punished us, really. Should have punished us. They're on the attack now, aren't they? That's a great ball. They're 1-0 up, just as I say it.
That's an Ellis own goal, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I think it was.
Was it?
I might be wrong.
I've just been absolutely silenced there.
Come on then, how do we react to this? It's the only in the last 3 wins, it's the only thing we haven't had is to come from behind. I'm sure Ellis put that in his own net. Yeah.
Oh, he has as well. Oh God. If he didn't know, the player behind him does, you know, you've got to give him credit for even trying to put that over the bar. Do you know what I mean?
He always gets a goal. Really. I'm trying to be positive after that, but I'm absolutely gutted.
Yeah, so am I.
Absolutely gutted.
So am I. We've just got to keep going. We've got to keep doing what we've been doing all game. They've just sort of cut crosses there a little bit too easy. I think that the midfield was sitting a bit too deep there for me, and they've just sort of cut across far too easily. And then the ball, you know, they've put their second crossing of the game, and it's gone right to their man, which is just unfortunate. Are they taking advantage of Bromley maybe not being as good in the air? Possibly. That's Bromley's man that the balls, you know, the assist for Ellis's own goal. So I don't know.
You know, we've scored 11 in 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You've just got to have a bit of faith in the squad as of recent performances. Like, let's take it for granted you're 1-0 down, but we've not looked like we're not going to score. We've looked really positive, I think. So I'm not too disheartened by that. I feel like we should get one back.
Yeah, one before half time.
Does take the wind out of your sails, though, doesn't it?
It does. We've seen Notts can score in quick succession as well.
Yeah.
This season. Yeah, there's nothing on Ellis for that. There's no way that.
Well, he's tried to put it over the bar, hasn't he? Off the player that's right behind him. Any good defender, I feel like, would have done that or should have done that. It's just been unfortunate.
As I say, though, we haven't seen in this good run of form. The only thing we haven't seen is Notts going behind. And you expect if you're going to go in a run of 3 playoff games, at least once in those 3, you're going to go behind. So it's a test, but how are we going to deal with it? If we can deal with this and come out of this with a win, I'll be incredibly confident because we've shown that we can break teams down. We can come from behind. We can do it against the odds with 10 men. You know, in 4 games, you've essentially come up with almost every challenge. We've got to defend a very long one into the box here. Slocum, come and claim that. Oh my goodness. Free kick to Notts. Jim O'Brien pulled down, I think.
A little bit nervy. Yeah, it looked a little bit scrappy there, didn't it?
Slocum didn't claim it. Now all of a sudden, nerves. Ellis on the score sheet yet again. Should play him up front. Yeah, he's literally Howard. Literally always on the score sheet. You can just literally see the momentum shift here. Calvin Miller, unbelievable, and he's fouled there, but ref wouldn't even give advantage. We've just got the ball. Come on then, Rodriguez. Every single Bromley player in their own half here.
Look for Miller there.
Yeah, that's got to be a great pass to pick Miller out.
He's got so much space.
I don't know. I think Brindley looked for it. Brindley wanted it. There's got to be that movement that we saw in the opening 15. Kelly Evans 1-on-1 with their fullback, looking for the cross. Can't beat him. He hasn't got the beating of him. But when you put a pass like that, you can put a great cross in.
Ball. Oh,
we're just not on the end
again.
It's it must be 6 or 7 crosses with no one on the end, and a free kick probably too far out for a shot. But not to have a free kick 30 yards out. Rodriguez fouled as he went for a header.
Does Rodriguez fancy himself from there?
This is too far
Reeves.
out, I think.
What about Reeves? Reeves, he's done it already this season.
Possibly. It's very far out. Come on then. Rodriguez has stepped up. If he scores from here, I'll get Rodriguez a name as it is on his shirt tattooed on my back.
If he scores from here?
Yeah.
You have to do that now.
It's probably 35 yards out.
You said it on live.
Straight into the wall. I'm
gutted.
safe.
Absolutely gutted.
I'm safe. Oh, his ref stopped play.
Head injury.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not being unsympathetic here, but he didn't really kick it at much pace at all. He tried to drift it, and he's gone down like he's been shot. I won't be surprised in the replay if it's not even an injury. In this situation, your time waste every single possibility.
Yeah, I think it's a hard one, isn't it, for refs? I mean, players go down holding their head. You know, you can't do right for doing wrong sometimes.
Halifax are leading at home to Halifax, which is a good result for Notts. Just the Chesterfield result. So as it stands, 3 teams below Notts, Chesterfield, Halifax and Wrexham, all but Chesterfield are losing. Obviously good news. Sutton, who are they playing? 0-0. 0-0 with Maidenhead. Have you seen the fixture tomorrow in the National League?
No.
Stockport, Torquay.
That'll be a good game. Is that on BT?
I think so.
I have to watch that.
Stockport, Torquay. Got to get something before half time here. 33rd minute. Come on, Notts. Silly free kick given away. And much like that, the mood, the momentum can change. The game's been so scrappy since their goal. You know, that probably was a foul, but they're breaking it up. They know when to draw the fouls. They know when to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to pick it up a little bit, I think. Just put that intensity back into our play. It's interesting to see, actually, you know, Bromley are obviously a better side than the last couple of sides we've faced.
Ball's loose in the box.
Ooh.
If he'd have gone down there, it was a penalty.
You just feel like every time they go forward, they're probably going to get a decent attempt away, don't you?
Yeah, we've got to win that header. And we've not. And it's a second ball, and Slocum makes an incredible save.
What a save.
Come on, Notts. Pick it up. Wow. What a save.
Mm.
If there's a weak link in this half, where is it for you? Is it Brindley? Is it someone else? For me, it's Jim O'Brien. Only slightly.
I wouldn't say there is a weak link. I just think that we're a little bit sloppy. We've been a little bit sloppy in possession.
That's an unbelievable... Oh, he's off.
Is he, though?
It looked like it to me originally. That's why I got all excited. Really excited, enthusiastic, and was he off? Michael Dorr is passing as well.
Been brilliant, hasn't it?
Just gutted, taking the wind out of the sails a little bit.
Yeah, same. No, but like I was saying, I don't think there's so much a weak link. I just think we've got to start doing the basics a little bit better, because we just seem to have let ourselves down a little bit, I think. I don't really think Bromley have offered too much. I just think we've probably made life a little bit too easy for them in terms of regaining possession.
Yeah, definitely. Right, Miller's got a bit of room in. He's got Reeves ahead of him. That's a fantastic ball into Reeves' feet, but he's run down a cul-de-sac there. Back to Miller and back in Notts' own half. Come on then, Carl Wotton. We've got a few men over here. Great ball in. Gotta be.
Oh, good effort. That's probably our best chance so far. Wotton's done really well there. Best cross we've had all game.
That's a yard wide from Jim.
He'll be gutted about that. He'll be absolutely gutted.
Literally a yard wide. Carl Wotton's done incredibly well there to dink that back in. What a ball.
You think if that's stranded as well?
If that's the other way around, if that's O'Brien to Wotton, he's probably scored.
Yeah. Credit though, you know, we've come back out straight away and had a good chance. Got to
so close.
Keep that going now. Love to know how many goal kicks Bromley had.
I actually forgot about
that.
Wilson just had a big chance against Chesterfield, but didn't take it.
Do you think we're going to get a goal before half time?
I don't know. Whereas
in
the league, we're 5th at the minute. But if you look at the live table, I think we've slipped to 6th currently.
How many points is it until we're safe in the playoffs? Like we can't drop out.
I think there's 12 left to play for. I think we'll have to get 11 to guarantee it. That's a foul on Miller. Well done by Miller. I think the way it is at the minute, it's literally anyone can do it. It's 11 out of 12 would do it, so we'd have to win all. But then obviously that changes based on this. Will we get playoffs? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a tricky league. You'd like to hope so.
We should do. We really should do.
Yeah, you'd like to hope. Right, this is where we can be dangerous. Free kick. Let Ruben whip it in. I like these sort of side of the box. whip it in towards goal as much pace, and a flick on, it's nearly always a goal. Just as much pace, go for goal, and hope someone gets a nick off it. Come on.
Question is, can Ellis put it right? This has got Mark Ellis written all over it. This has.
That's a great ball. They've won everything.
They're on everything. Yeah, they're really good in the air, aren't they?
What a ball back in.
Back in.
Ellis, he sent it the wrong way. Agent Ellis. Right, recycle it quickly. Let's go. Straight on. Doyle, they have everyone in their last 30 yards of their
What a ball.
half. He's definitely onside. Let's put the ball in. Miller. They're first.
Crossing.
Every single cross they've been first to.
Yeah, I mean, you look at, they're not beating the first man though. Some of these crosses.
No.
Just got to have a better final product. I feel like.
But I wonder if. Oh, sorry. I wonder if the crosses are going low because they know that we're not winning anything in the air.
Yeah.
After this, there's 3 games left of the season. 3 left. Rodriguez, that's going to take a worldie to bring that down. Nah, not at this level. Maybe Kevin De Bruyne or someone will take that down, but not at this level.
Should have gone for goal with the first touch.
So on the bench, we've got Turner and McCrory, who are obviously not game changers. We then have Eli Sam, Griffith, and Enzio. So there's still some big players on that bench.
Yeah, some game changers. Be nice to see Enzio make an appearance, but I just feel like the way we're playing at the moment, it doesn't need that change.
No, definitely not. I'm just thinking with these crosses in the box. Well, we are not actually seen Sam score a header, have we? To say is 6-5 or whatever. Not even seen him as an aerial threat. Frustrating half so far. Plenty of time though.
But I'll tell you what, it's been frustrating for the right reasons. I know that might sound daft, but it's not like we've sat back and allowed it to happen. We've been playing good football and we've had some good chances, so you sort of take it. Do you know what I mean? You just got to applaud Bromley really for being so good. They've had 2 decent chances and they're 1-0 up. We've had 3, 4, 5 decent chances and we've not taken any of them.
Just nearly scored there. If he heads that, goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Bromley corner. This would really put a span in the works if it went to 2. Really would. We've seen how aerially dominant they are in their own box. Let's say if that doesn't translate. They've got a routine here. Definite routine. They've opened up a lot of space here. Don't let him shoot from there. That's probably not as far away as it looks.
Quite concerning how much space he had there, to be honest. I feel like...
Well, they got an overload, didn't they? 3-on-2. Massive game, and I'm still confident.
Yeah. It doesn't look like heads have dropped, does it? It doesn't look like our confidence is gone. It just looks like it's just not falling for us this first half, and we've seen it when it's not been falling for us in the first half. Was it the Barnet game, or was it Maidenhead, where we just went 1-0 up and then we ended up scoring 4? Just got to trust the process a little bit
as well.
There we go.
Here we go. A little slip. Miller's through. Oh, nutmeg counts at about 65 for the last 4 games. Go on. Miller's run about 40 yards there. That's incredible. There's a foul in there somewhere, but it's happened too early.
He's absolutely torn them apart there. It's just a shame that no one... He's going too fast to sort of anyone to stay up with him, isn't he?
Yeah, Bournemouth 2, Wrexham 0. That is massive. You sort of feel like with the way results are going, if Notts could get the win today, with the way results are at the minute, they've nearly guaranteed playoffs, because you would have some teams that are 4 or 5 points behind and they would only have 2 games left to play. We should have Holly joining us regular on the channel very shortly to discuss the first half.
Yeah. Come on, let's
positive.
Go time, yeah.
Hopefully we have a goal to talk about. They are dominant in the air. I've not seen this before from a side this season.
Someone needs to be coming right side of Kelly Evans there.
Yeah.
give him a bit of support.
And just now, Dagenham 2, Halifax 0. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity.
Some peculiar results.
Whilst it's good that they're both losing, it makes me even more gutted that Notts are losing.
Mm.
Yeah, even a draw today wouldn't be a bad result. Things, yeah, 100% agree with that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as far as the league goes. But I just want 3 points today. Be a huge statement for us if we did get the 3 points.
They doubled up on Miller, haven't they?
They've got to, haven't they? They're trying to get into half time, aren't they now, Bromley? Really slowing it down to get into half time, 1-0 up. Keeper must have taken half a minute to take a free kick here.
Refs don't care, do they? Not in the first half, not in the books of time wasting this early.
Come on then, let's try and nick a late goal at half time.
Come on, let's build forward. One last attack. Keep the ball. Nothing scrappy. One last attack. Get us in for half time. If we can get in with a goal in the next couple of minutes.
He puts that to Chickson. Miller. Here we go.
Yeah, I think Notts know there's one more chance this half, I think.
Yeah. Bromley look like they're sitting off. They don't want that chance to come.
It's when we played against Barnet, we almost the last kick of the half, and it changed the whole second half.
Yeah.
Kelly Evans, can he win a corner? A corner is such an asset to Notts this season, especially with Ellis.
Play.
Reeves, that's a corner if it goes.
1 minute
Still
added.
In. Miller, brilliant. Come on then.
Last few seconds of the half here. We need to make it count.
Miller's struggling now. They've doubled up, and it's not his fault because that's a free kick. Notts. Here we go. Free kick. Here we go. Less than 30 seconds left. Don't take it quickly. Come on. Okay, who's Rodriguez? There's 20 seconds. Put it in the box. That's all that needs to be done. Put it in the box. That's a high line from Bromley. It makes it very difficult to score from this situation. He's floated in and claimed, and that will be... Will it be? Will it be half time? 6 second rule's gone out the window here.
There we go, half time. Disappointing, man. Really, you just feel like their goal was so against the run of play. The way that we played in that opening sort of 20 minutes. I'm gutted for the lads there coming off. They're putting in an absolute shift, and it's not been rewarded. What's going on here?
Unfortunate goal.
Doyle having to go at the ref.
Good. That's what I love to see. Assistant manager having to go at the ref.
I want to get booked though, dear Doyle.
He's not happy about something. He's really not happy about something.
Disappointed to be going in there half time 1-0 down, but I do feel like we've got the qualities to bring it back.
I'll run through the results quick then that matter to Notts. Obviously, Notts losing to Bromley, as you can see on screen. Eastleigh beating Barnet. Eastleigh are quite far behind, and it would take quite a lot for them to reach the playoffs. Dagenham and Redbridge, who have an outside chance of the playoffs, very outside, are beating Halifax, which is a great result for Notts, 2-0. Chesterfield about to go into hard time against Wealdstone. Somehow they're not winning that game against a side that have conceded 92 goals. And then Bournemouth 2, Wrexham 0. Massive result, and especially as we play Wrexham Tuesday night, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, it's a very, very important result. Let's have a quick look at the table just as Chesterfield are going into that half time. So it would leave Notts in 6th, which would mean we'll get an away tie and put Bromley in 5th above us. Put Bromley in 5th. We'll bring our guest in for half time then. Hi, Ollie. All right?
Yes, thank you. You?
Yeah, good. Thanks. What do you make of the half then? 1-0 down.
When we kind of started off with all the possession, I was kind of thinking we weren't kind of bringing anything out of it. I was kind of thinking it's going to be one of those games where we've had kind of all the ball, but we can't actually do anything with it in the final third. Like, we've been getting crosses in, but they've not been the right crosses. They've been going over the top of the likes of Wotton, etc. And then you can see when Wotton does a cross, he gets it inch perfect to the players, and they're able to get something down on it. But those should be the balls going into him to be able to attack. I think Miller's doing really well. I think Bromley obviously is out of position, but he's taken a bit too long on the ball, too long to think about stuff when it could just be getting going. There's obviously, they've got a massive height advantage, but I don't know, I hope in the second half we'll put balls in that are better into the box and create more chances potentially on the floor and use the speed behind the players instead of trying to go over the top or cross into the box, because we're not winning the balls.
No, we were saying that, the one where he put it into Wotton put it into O'Brien. Roles reversed were probably level. Just look at some of the halftime highlights whilst it's going on. We've had the better chances. We've been the better team, but it's just frustrating. There's nothing we could have, or nothing Ellis could have done about that. Really, is there?
He's brave to even get on the end of it.
I think you have to put your body there, don't you? And I think you probably would have criticised him if he hadn't have tried to stop that player. So it's one of them. It's a 50-50, and unfortunately, it's gone the opposite way.
Yeah,
would either of you change anything second half? I don't think I'd do anything immediately, personally.
No. I don't think we've been playing poorly. I think Holly will agree with me on that. We've just not been playing poorly. I just feel like it's sort of that thing creeping in again where that final ball has not been great in the final third, has it? The only time it has been from Wotton, and he's the player that you want to be on the end of that, and unfortunately O'Brien's put it wide. But sort of going back to something you briefly mentioned, Holly, do you think we're missing Rawlinson in that position with Bromley filling in?
Yeah, I don't think Bromley's a bad substitute for him, but with Rawlinson's kind of physical presence and his strength and his experience at playing centre-back, him and Ellis kind of both command those sides. I know you have Chickson at kind of left centre-back, but them two do command the defence, and Ellis is obviously in the middle. He can't oversee everything that's going on, so Rawlinson would be like his right-hand man to kind of communicate things, and Rawlinson just gets his body in every kind of area. He's quite a big player, so, and I'm not saying that Bromley's not, but Rawlinson kind of has that more of aggressive kind of nature when you see him playing. That I think puts strikes on the back foot.
Do you think there's an issue there? I was saying it earlier when it was 0-0 and everything was looking good. I said it as a bit of a joke. But I said we've got one recognised centre-back in a back five. And like you're saying about, with Chickson, he's very, very good, but he's not a natural centre-back. And then we have Brindley, who's not a natural centre-back, and all of a sudden, we're left with just one in Ellis. We've got Turner on the bench. Would you have chosen Turner over Brindley, or just for the pure fact that I've just probably said it about 15 times and repeat myself, we've got one centre-back?
I don't know. It's a tough one. Obviously, Turner offers you the height, but Brindley offers you the style of play that Bertrand was looking for, kind of getting it down on the floor, passing it around, and the kind of speed of transition, which Turner necessarily doesn't have, because Turner's quite a traditional centre-back. So I think I probably would have gone, I don't know, probably would have gone for Brindley myself, but I'm not sure if there was any other kind of options available. Maybe, I know we didn't want to probably change the formation, but would a 4-4-2 would have worked better, or not, just to not put that pressure on the player playing out of position in a big game like this.
Me personally, I wouldn't be surprised to see Turner come on in that second half after assessing how good they are in the air. And Brindley obviously has shown that he does struggle in the air. So, I don't know if you could make a case of maybe pushing Ellis out to the right-hand side of the back three and bringing Turner on for, I suppose, either Kelly Evans or Brindley.
Who?
Kelly Evans or Brindley.
Kelly Evans.
Yeah, I don't think you change that left-hand side with Miller and Chickson. They work kind of.
No, yeah, you can't. As much as you're saying about there being one centre-back on the pitch, I don't think you can really fault Chickson. He can get a challenge in, get the ball back. He can do everything a centre-back can do and more, I think, since he's come back in. So Yeah, you can't change Chickson for me, and I don't really think he looks that out of place as a centre back.
No, Chickson's class. We've got a comment. If we need hype, bring on Eli Sam.
It's in the wrong area though, isn't it? I do feel like if we did have a little bit more hype further up the pitch, it could probably go in our favour. Have we seen like aerial threat from Sam?
No, not yet.
Yeah, but who would you take off as an attacking player?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's difficult.
There's not attacking players that I think have done anything wrong.
I think that the thing is, we've got 3 sort of centre mids in there in Reeves, Doyle, and O'Brien. You could argue that you take one of those 3 off, probably O'Brien. But I actually like how packed out the midfield is, because there's so many little interchanges and triangles that are working. We saw earlier when I think it was Miller, Rodriguez, and Reeves created a little triangle in the corner, and we managed to get a cross in. I think that being a midfield 3 actually is giving us more attacking options anyway.
Yeah,
because people can make runs, and it's good. I've got to talk about Holly Doyle's passing. This half especially, I think it's been incredible.
I think it's always good. He always looks to play the ball forward, and he's just got that kind of vision and experience that you can never fault with him kind of doing. But people kind of look at maybe his age or stuff, but it's just exceptional. He sees balls and he picks out balls that you don't see on camera necessarily until the ball's been played itself. And you're kind of looking at who's he playing to, and then the ball kind of comes out of nowhere. But it's that kind of player that you need, and you just need to make sure these people are making those runs out and make sure that he's choosing the right kind of types of passes to beat their defence.
Yeah, definitely. The way results are going, I know Halifax are losing and Wrexham are losing. Would you see a draw as a bad result if we were to come out of this 1-1? I think it would. It would give us a bit more of a gap. I think it would an extra point. Is a draw bad?
I don't know. We could probably say a draw is good now, and then look at it in a couple of games' time and maybe think, oh, we've won that. But obviously, that's in hindsight. I think a draw could be decent today if then we go and beat them when we play them away. I think that's the only way I'd kind of take a draw. But the way the results are going, a win would just kind of cement the players' playoffs and take players' pressure off them. So I'd rather the win, but I'd rather anything but the loss.
I feel more good. Do you, George?
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because there's so many different ways to be frustrated, but being frustrated when you know you should have at least got 1 goal, but you're 1-0 down, you're left feeling frustrated. But I don't really feel like we should change much. They just seem to be able to penetrate our right-hand side a little bit too easily, I think. Because I mean, I know that their goal didn't come from the right-hand side, but the assist sort of has. The cross has come across, and then whose man was it? I think it was Brindley's man's headed it back across. So in the air, maybe do we change something at the back like I've alluded to earlier? I'm not too sure. Would you change anything, Holly, going into that second half defensively, or?
I wouldn't for the first 15 minutes. Only that's just to see how kind of Bromley set up, because you don't know now if they might make a change and they might set up to kind of lock it all up at the back. And if they do, then I think you make an attacking change and you just kind of throw everything at it and go for it. But if they kind of keep coming at us, then maybe a defensive change would be good, just so that we don't concede and that we can attack in like the final kind of third of the game.
Yeah, I agree with that. Holly, have you got tickets for next week?
I have, yeah.
Where are you sat?
I'm sat in the lower part of the Kop, so not my normal area, but still in the Kop.
Yeah, we managed to get paid this. Honestly, I don't know how you're feeling. We've been messaging each other like children all week. Like, I can't wait. Literally cannot wait.
Counting down the days.
I cannot wait to get back into that ground. It's going to be a different experience, obviously. It's going to be strange. But what I'm most looking forward to, like, obviously the game, but when the players walk out, the first time they walk out since 13th of March last year or something like that, honestly.
Seeing Rodriguez live in the flesh.
Yeah.
That's a bucket list thing.
That's a bucket list thing.
It literally is. Messi, Ronaldo, Rodriguez. Bucket list.
Exactly. Those 3 in that order as well. Literally.
Oh, I cannot wait. I think I'm going to be consoling you, George. You're going to be in bits.
I'm already in bits. I'm just hiding it well.
literally can't wait. before the players come out, which will be in probably 1 or 2 minutes, Ollie, what do you think? I'm going to ask you for a prediction. Final score. Difficult one, but
I'm going to back Notts, like always. I'm going to go for 2-1. I'm saying Wootton, last 10 minutes of the game, scores, and I'm thinking a midfielder is going to come up with the first one to make it 1-1, and I think Wootton will get one in the last 10 minutes.
So,
You're not alone in
literally,
thinking it's going to be a 2-1.
literally 2-1 with a midfielder scoring. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
George, midfielder scoring 2-1.
Yeah.
Honestly, if this comes true, yeah, I'll love it. I'm confident as well. I join your confidence, Ollie. But thank you for joining us at half time.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie.
Hope you enjoy second half, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Rawlinson chatting at half time. I wonder if he thought he could do better in the air in that situation.
Yeah, it's difficult. It must be frustrating for him sitting that one out, seeing the way the goal went in. I'm just interested to see if we've made any changes, because I'm not sure if we've just seen someone come on there in the background.
I don't know. I'll have a quick look. I don't know. I don't know. Richards just tweeted, could see Enzio.
Yeah, I thought it was Enzio.
For Kelly Evans.
Wouldn't mind seeing that, you know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind seeing it. You know, just to get a bit more down that right-hand side, because it's not looked, when you're thinking how much joy Miller's had down at the left-hand side, if we get a little bit more joy down the right-hand side, I feel like that could pay dividends.
Apparently Enzio is coming on. Apparently Enzio's coming on. Which will be interesting. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Because
we've
seen that Kelly Evans can get into the positions, but he hasn't got the beating of the man. So if we can get Enzio in those positions, you full well know that you full well know that he's going to be able to beat him. So
yeah,
huge 45 minutes, absolutely massive. The pressure's taken. I'll be in bits now if Halifax and Wrexham will win in. They're both 2-0 behind. So at best, touch wood, at best, you're going to be looking at a draw probably, because they're not playing poor teams. They're playing decent teams in Dagenham, and especially away from home, and Bournemouth away. So yeah, it's going to be a big half.
That strange time of the season as well, isn't it, for some teams? I mean, they're sort of, you go into some games thinking these have got nothing to play for. I think it can be quite poisonous to have that mindset, you know, definitely for players anyway, to think, oh, these have got nothing to play for. And it's easy to not get yourself fully motivated for games like that. And we've seen that from Notts. Teams in and around us, like near the top of the table this season, we've more or less played really well against. And teams that are lower down that would be expected to win, we've not done so well against. So I feel like when it comes down to it, and it is a game where there's a lot on the line, not seem to have the questions. That's why I do feel a little bit of confidence going into the second half, even though we are 1-0 down.
Yeah, I can see we've got a Bromley fan, maybe got a few joiners. You always get a few away fans. It'd be interesting to know where at the beginning of the season you would have expected Bromley to finish as a Bromley fan. So let us know if you can, where you'd have expected yourselves to finish, or would you be challenging for playoffs? Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. Right. I think, are we seeing Enzio on? I think that's him over on the far side. Mid-table for Bromley. So, you know, this is a good season. It's a good season for them. Must be exciting as a Bromley fan. You know, when you're overachieving. I don't think we've seen that with Notts in our lifetime, but still.
Never. No, they've looked good as well. It's not really been like a fluke, has it? They've obviously had a game plan, and I feel like they've executed it really well, to be fair, in the first half from
has there been a formation change?
Better delivery.
Sorry, has there been? Yeah, definitely. Has there been a formation change, do you think?
Doesn't look like it to me.
Straight away, Enzio straight away,
right hand side.
You can get that. I feel like he could have stretched for that, but
I mean, it's there though, isn't it? That threat's straight there down the right hand side. Something we discussed at half time.
yeah. Kyle says about a decade ago we played a team in Bury that had nothing to play for, beating us, costing us League One playoffs. Yeah. That is a danger, and it's a danger with Weymouth because Weymouth are leading Altrincham. I know neither side have got anything to play for, but we couldn't beat Altrincham. I know that was when we were playing like very poorly. But Miller in there, fantastic. Right, nothing silly here, Chickson. This is what I like about Chickson's game. Look at that. He's very, very composed.
So composed.
They're pressing. And we saw Barnett press, didn't we? And all of a sudden, one ball over the top and Barnett were done. What was that, Maidenhead? I get mixed up.
Yeah, I do as well. Quite similar games, weren't they?
Yeah, both scored 4. I've just realised Jordan predicted the 4-1 win, I think, against Barnett.
Oh, yeah.
Half time I called it.
Yeah,
Brilliant from Miller there. Go on, Jim. It's just awful. That's an awful cross. And the whole attack is gone. And that must, as a striker, it must be frustrating.
Yeah. We've just got to get back into our stride now, I think. Sort of lost a little bit, haven't we, this sort of the last 10 minutes of the playing time.
Yeah. You need to see players keep their head up.
Yeah, that's crucial. Not sort of, I don't know, just get bogged down by not getting a goal yet because it feels like it's going to come. Oh dear. I need to stop talking. Bromley have got a throw here, haven't they? Let's hope they've not got a long throw specialist.
Ocean have just equalised against Weymouth as I picked them up. Right, here we go. Bromley throw.
Looks like they have got a long throw specialist.
First, let's win that first. Ellis, Chickson, away, don't foul. Whoa, I hate those. That was identical to the end of the Sutton game, where you see the defender stretching, but he just gets there ahead. Just gets there ahead. Ball over the top, should be dealt with pretty easily. That's lovely from Doyle, isn't it? He's really playing well. Maybe he's got added confidence with the fact that, the fact that he is.
He's definitely setting the standard, isn't he?
Yeah. That's a great ball. We've got Ruben spin on that. It's hit Wootton. But he's onside. He's onside.
Great ball to Miller. Great ball.
Finally, a dangerous cross. Oh my gosh.
I thought the ref gave a free kick then.
Kung Fu kick there from Jim.
It's better though. It's better.
It's a lot better. Off you go then, Miller. You skip past one. He's had an F. It's not the right idea. That's not.
You're thinking you should have knocked it right there. Was it O'Brien on the edge of the box waiting there?
I feel like if we get one though,
floodgates will open.
Not necessarily the floodgates. I'm not as confident as you. But something will happen. Something positive. Here we go.
I'd love to see how many goal kicks Bromley have had. Feels it's got to be over double figures now.
Well, their keeper's wasted about 5 minutes of game time. Chickson.
Oh, Chickson.
He's got his own highlights reel from this game. Him and Miller.
Literally.
Old school soccer AM showboat. Put them both on. Here's Enzio. Here's Enzio. Go on then. Lovely ball. They've won it in the air again. If there was a drinking game every time Bromley win it from across, there wouldn't be a video, would there?
Nah.
It would be on the floor. Most obscure drinking game.
Here he is, Chickson. Wharton wants it over the top.
He's got to play it through. Oh, he had to play that through to Rodriguez there. Man on Jim. Don't lose it. We're playing well. Rodriguez and Miller linking up yet again.
Someone needs to come across for Rodriguez in the middle there. Joe O'Brien's a little bit out wide, isn't he?
Here we go. Jake Reeves. We're working a bit of space here, but you're now asking O'Brien to beat a man and put a cross in, and he's done just that.
On it again. It doesn't feel like it's going to come, does it? In the air.
Not from a cross, but look how compact they are. There are 4 men acting as screens. That's a great ball. That's fantastic.
Off you go.
Reeves. Oh, he's got to score.
He's got to do better there.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what. That is fantastic football there from Reeves and Wharton.
Jake Reeves, 1-on-1.
Cannot underestimate how much Wharton's done in that move there to shield the ball like that.
Wharton's so creative. Oh,
it took a lucky dink though, wasn't it, off them?
Yeah, that's a corner.
It's the corner there.
If he dinks it, he scored. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
If he dinks the ball, he scored. And I feel like, who would have done that? Rodriguez. He would have had that cheek and that confidence.
Yeah, he's been quite composed in front of goal, and Rodriguez.
This is crunch time of the season. This week, it's crunch time. Corner kicks always mean Notts have a great opportunity here. And Ellis is free. Oh, that is fantastic.
Another corner.
Ellis was free for a second.
You look like he had about 10 yards of space then, and all of a sudden...
Well, maybe, I'm not joking, maybe they've worked out that the way to stop him is to get a run on him. Because
you could be right.
A running jump.
All right.
Because 1-on-1, he's winning it, isn't he? Come on, Ruben. Let's see if they give him that little bit of space again. Come on. Here we go.
Got to keep the pressure on now. 3 corners in a row.
That's a shocking ball. But the last 3 have been all right, so I'll let him off. Recycle it, but straight forward. Well done. Into Miller. Keep that in. You've got Rodriguez. He's got acres of space. Into the box. Puts it across. Get in. Come on. Kyle Wharton.
Love it.
Get in. Come on.
Stuff. I think we've realised now, aren't we? We're not going to win anything in the air. Let's put it on the floor. Rodriguez doing all the hard work there.
That's Rodriguez and Miller linking up again.
Miller, I mean, if he's not already signed a contract, it's criminal, isn't it? If they've not already been offered a contract, Rodriguez is on fire, isn't he? Absolutely.
Look at that.
Fire.
How do you give Rodriguez that much space? Outside of the foot, whips it across. That is a stunning assist. Get in. Absolutely love it.
Oh, God.
Dagenham 3.
What's Slocum doing?
Dagenham 3, Halifax 0. Did I just see he was running forward like Superman with the ball in his arms?
He looked like he was about to throw it out, and then he hesitated, and he nearly dropped the ball.
Hold it like that.
It's good stuff, though. Glad to see us get a goal that early in the second half. Oh,
love that.
Sloppy possession again.
Here we go. Come on then, Notts. Rodriguez got the spin on. All of a sudden, confidence flowing. Go on, look at Miller. Oh, that would have been a
straight back out then.
Fantastic ball. Come on then, Notts. Jim O'Brien. Look at the space.
Middle there.
Starting to open up. Look at that. In little tight spaces there.
Reeves wants it.
Go on. Kyle, this is pressure. This is pressure we're putting on now.
I need to charge my laptop. Turn the plug up.
Here we go. Going across.
Oh, is that another corner?
No.
Oh dear. And
Hartlepool have taken the lead at Aldershot.
Can we just take a look at how long the keeper's taking to get the ball here? He's in no hurry. They're clearly happy with the draw here.
As it stands, Notts are in 5th with a 2-point cushion to Halifax, who are 3 down. If Notts win, they would have a 4-point cushion. Obviously Stockport haven't played, but this puts Hartlepool above Stockport. and we're being stopped. I'm most not scared, but I'm most wary of playing against Stockport. Definitely. So if they can finish in 4th.
Do you think we can finish in 4th?
Nah, I don't think so. We'd have to win every game without them picking up points. That's if Hartlepool win, and they are winning. Honestly, I know we joked about it, but we've not been able to see a player like Rodriguez in the flesh. We've not been able to see any player, but Rodriguez is a class act.
He is. He's been brilliant, hasn't he?
Yeah.
These last few games, I'd love to see his.
They've overloaded us here. They've overloaded us.
Contributions at the moment.
Away. So now they have to come out the show. They have to. They can't afford to draw this game. More than we can't afford to draw it. Oh my goodness. Why is Doyle? That was Doyle.
Yeah, no. I was just going to say it's the first time Chickson's gave the ball away, but Doyle has made it his life absolute hell, absolutely pinging the ball at his feet.
Come on, then, Knots. Sensible play. You've got to expect a response from Bromley. They're a decent side. So weather it and then take the game. Take the game ourselves, I think.
Yeah.
That's a foul. Yeah. Didn't need to dive in there.
I don't know if he's gave a foul, has he? I think he's gave a throw.
Oh, look a bit silly. $33 left to play. Plus added. Oh dear, edge of the box. Let's not foul there. Why? Who is that? You don't give free kicks away on the edge. You just don't do that. And a good job they've not.
Steward's getting that look. They've done a great job, the steward.
What would you give him out of 10 for that?
Probably a 4.
Yeah,
I've seen better.
It's all right though. I thought it was quite good from him to retrieve that ball. The only problem is taking Kelly Evans off. We know that Enzio's not a wing back, and then we've got an out of position Brindley at centre back. It does make that side that little bit more vulnerable, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. Yeah, I think you're right. But Richard alluded to it last night about your attack being the best form of defence. Putting Enzio in that position where we are going to be attacking a lot more down that side sort of takes a little bit of pressure off Brindley, I think.
We've got to start giving free kicks away.
Yeah, we have.
No, I agree with what
especially in places like that.
Wrexham have got one back against Bournemouth. Not ideal.
Hartlepool are winning.
Again, this is like the Notts free kick in the first half, probably too far out for a shot. Shouldn't really have said that. I should have waited till after he. Don't know, look at this. Let's get this away then. Nuts. Is he going to hit it? Into the wall, exactly same as the first half.
Just under an hour gone now, and I think both sides look good, don't they? If we're going to be honest, Notts have had more chances, and they've probably had a bit more possession. But in possession, Bromley do look dangerous, I think.
Yeah, they do. But I think you just have to weather this little bit of a storm. Playing against sides that are up there for the playoffs are not going to roll over once they've conceded.
Good by Enzo, to be fair in the air.
That's poor by Doyle, and that's why I've got Brindley in that position. A bit of extra pace, just to get that yard.
He's done really well there, Brindley.
Come on then, They are now out of shape. And the times we play best is when Bromley have been out of shape.
There we go then. Straight to Enzio. Lovely
And
ball.
look at that run. Look at that run. Great ball.
Well
Reeves cross.
collected. Oh,
that's not. Reeves is here. What a ball into Ruben. Someone help him. He's got 3 men on him. How's he found the space there?
doesn't bother him, does it? Doesn't bother him one bit. O'Brien.
Oh, it's a great ball.
Just get it straight back into play then.
No messing about. Come on then. Come on then, Enzio. Enzio on the edge. He's not his natural side to cut in though, is he?
No, I was just literally just thinking that.
Oh, who's that? Richard Brindley is that. That's fantastic, winning the ball back. Come on then, Enzio. Come on, Enzio. So he's level with the box. He's done it. He's absolutely burnt him. Great ball.
Back post.
Rodriguez. What a save.
Save.
Get in. Come on.
Oh, it's Rodriguez.
Hang on.
Have we got this right? Have we got this right?
Come on. Get in.
Just what we needed.
That is.
I'll tell you what, though. I feel like that keeper's first save. Look at this. What a save.
No.
What a save. But Rodriguez.
That's a save for the camera.
Look how much it means to him.
Watch that save again. That's not a fantastic save, look. He's at fault for that. No way is that a good save. I played in goal once at five aside. That's all I know. Ruben Rodriguez. Come on.
6 and 5 for the young Portuguese.
That will do very, very nicely. And it's turned around in 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
Yeah, just going to look at the table.
That's not sitting pretty there. That is looking delightful.
That is decent. Have Wrexham got one back, Tom?
Yeah, Wrexham 2-1. Yeah, 100%.
It's not a fresh one,
Hall Johnson with the goal.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Come on then, Knots. 2-1 up. Anyone that's just joined us, thank you for joining us. Long throw into the box for Bromley. Let's clear that away. And we've dealt with it really well. Really, really well. This is a big without a time, probably big last half hour. Rodriguez tracking back as well, dribbling the ball forward. That man. And he's set through Miller. Has Miller got the pace on him there?
He has.
Oh. Why does he Usain Bolt appear in an option?
Jesus Christ.
Calvin Miller, I just love him. What a player. I'm sure I've just seen Birchnell literally calling him over like this to sign a contract. I'm sure I've seen it. Mid-game contract.
Oh, dear.
That's a foul. That's got to be a foul.
Oh, dear me. Looks like someone's got an air rifle in the cop and shot him there.
You ever seen I'm a Celeb at the end when they put all that water down the slide? It's just like that.
I can't even remember what the challenge was called, but that's exactly what it looked like.
What is it called?
I can't remember.
Oh, Celebrity Cyclone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
O'Brien's just appeared on that. Come on then, Knots. Look how much the mood changes when Knots are winning. Football fans, ridiculous.
Fickle.
No, we've been behind in this game though. So we're not fickle in terms of.
I think we've been behind them all season. Even when it went great, we've been behind them, haven't we?
Yeah, as best you can be.
Yes.
I mean, there was tough times.
Yes.
Nothing silly, they're not. Halifax are dead and buried in their game with Dagenham 3 down. That's a great result. Obviously, Wrexham have 1 back against Bournemouth, and we're off again. You got Jim O'Brien doing step overs there. Oh, that's fallen lovely for Wotton. That's clever by Wotton.
Got over by Rodriguez as well.
Yeah. Jim O'Brien's grown into the game more.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on then, Enzio. Enzio's got a nutmeg in. There's a hand in the face there, referee. You can't see that. We've won it back, but now Wharton's out wide for winning the ball back and he's not in the area.
Credit to Wharton here. How has he got the ball back there?
He's had a really good game.
Really good, yeah.
Enzio. Fair play. He's not winning the teammate. Rodriguez. Shoot.
Smash that.
Jim O'Brien. Oh, he's at the post. I'm getting too excited here. 25 yards. Jim O'Brien's hit the post.
I would not fancy getting on the end of that.
Oh.
It's fell perfectly for him there, that hasn't it? Oh, so unlucky.
Suddenly Maidenhead, massive in terms of the title race in this division. Oh, it's curling away from the goal. Heart rate's up a bit. 60, just going into the 67th minute almost. Not's looking really dangerous now, really confident. Rodriguez
Hold on.
I'm
for stuff like that.
I'm up to 5 on the nutmeg count, you know.
Doyle taking it quick.
I've got a couple from Rodriguez. I think we've seen a Wharton one, a couple from Miller.
Sub coming on for Bromley now. Here's a question for you, Tom, then, why there's a bit of a transition in the game. What you giving?
Whatever it is, the answer's Calvin Miller.
No, I wasn't gonna. No, I was gonna say Kelly Evans. What are you giving him rating wise?
Very, very quickly. Sorry, that deflected.
Calvin Miller. Did it? What, the shot?
Deflected. Yeah, their defender got in the way. Got his toe on it.
Good.
What am I giving Kelly Evans?
Yes.
7. Thought he got forward pretty well. He always got forward, but he's not a player you expect to be able to take people on. So very good switch from Birchall to bring Enzio on. Because you got the player ratings video this evening, haven't you?
Have I?
I think
Am I on player ratings?
I'm not sure.
I'll have to double check.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, it is.
But regardless of if it's me, I've just given one away. No, it's me.
Yeah. Come on then, straight on it.
That's looking good.
Take it quickly now.
Good. Come on, Knots. Door on tour. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining us. Come on then, Knots. 2-1 up. 20 minutes to see out. Game management over the last 3 games has been superb.
Yeah, I just think we've got to show that ruthlessness that we've shown in previous games. Just try and get more. Don't sit off. Keep going for it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get the scoreline right, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You know when a player loses the ball? Oh my goodness me. I told you it's Zidane. How quickly are they? Free kick on the edge. Rodriguez is going in.
3-1. 3-1.
How quickly are they winning it back?
Yeah.
Really good to see. So Rodriguez has spun there. Would you say that's a foul? Yeah, through the back of Jim O'Brien. Free kick, very, very good position. Probably 25 yards, would you say, George?
Yeah, it's probably
Rodriguez
25 yards.
Lining up. Maybe a couple of steps closer would be perfect, but...
You're fancying him, aren't you? You're fancying him.
Yeah, I think he'll score the free kick, let's say that. Oh, he's hit the ball! He's hit the ball!
Word. What a free kick that was.
Oh,
set piece specialist he is.
And now I'll go into classic football fan mode and hope hitting the woodwork twice in 5 minutes is not going to cost us.
Yes. Hopefully not.
Oh, dearie me. Keeper was literally stranded. Keeper was stood in quicksand. He didn't move. Oh.
Fair play to Rodriguez.
If he gets a bit more whip on that, it's got more time to dip and it goes in, I think. That's such a good effort. I hope it doesn't cost us. I really, really do. All of a sudden, they're on the attack. Good on Richard Brindley, stopping that cross coming in. We know
it's nice to have that confidence back, isn't it? It's not, obviously you don't feel like he's going to score every free kick he takes, but you do have that sort of thinking there's a 50-50 chance that he's going to score a free kick here.
Yeah.
Remember Ben Davis? Whenever he got a free kick for Notts, you were just thinking, he's got a goal.
Definitely. Liam saying last 2 games are the strongest I've seen Notts in a while. It's the strongest I've even seen Notts even last season. Probably a bar. What a tackle.
Whoa.
Probably bar the last couple
Who's that,
of
Doyle?
Games. Jim, I think.
Yeah, sorry, Jim, yeah.
Yeah, it's the strongest I've seen.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I'd agree with you.
I can't believe we've said all the work twice. Come on then, Notts. Let's keep it going. If you are joining us and you haven't yet subscribed, we would massively appreciate it if you did. Just helps us out. Helps us produce the content we do. Why is he going down for a foul there? And also, if I haven't liked the video, it's just 1 click, isn't it? I'd love it if you could like that for us. Oh, different wavelengths there, Wotton and Rodriguez. I'm glad Wotton's got another goal. We haven't even mentioned that properly yet.
Yeah, no, it's great to see. World of good for his confidence, even though I just feel like the last few games he's played in, even this game, his goal's not been as important as his gameplay by any stretch.
Yeah. I mean, he's been all round today. I think I've got the player ratings later, and people comment if you. I think it's been a 9.
100% a 9.
Obviously, the back heel for Reeves' chance, the cross for O'Brien's chance. He could easily have a goal and 2 assists. Right, we need to defend a long throw here. We've got to defend it first time. Bouncing around. Sam Slogan's not there. Oh.
Take your time, Sam. Take your time.
Take your time, Sam. Eastleigh 2, Barnet 0. A goal in every game, bar Chesterfield, Wealdstone. I just can't see Chesterfield not winning that game. Wealdstone have literally, they've got such a scratch team.
Yeah.
So 1 sub made so far. Enzio has come on the pitch at half-time for Dion Kelly-Evans, who didn't have a bad game. It was just a tactical switch.
Yeah. Do feel like it's worked though, don't you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do feel like it's worked.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, we've got to win this ball now. There. We've got to win this. There's a man overlapping. We've got to win that. And there you go. That is why Richard Brindley is perfect at that wide centre-back position.
That is the pinnacle of a player with a little bit more pace in that position, because that was almost a mirror image of, I think it was Sutton's first goal, when Alafi, you're thinking Rawlinson should have got to it first, and he didn't. I think Brindley's just proven that maybe having a player with a little bit more pace in that position can help.
Not so revolutionising football, you know. An assistant manager that plays most games.
Humble.
Go on then. That's a horrible.
You see what he's trying though.
5 at the back with 1 centre back. We're literally revolutionising football. A centre back is one of your top scorers. It's really, really easy as a football fan when your team goes 6 without a win. It's really easy to get down. And as much as we didn't agree with all of the negativity, you've got to.
That's poor.
That's unmarked 2-2. Really poor.
The woodwork chances have cost us as it stands.
What I'm saying.
That is poor.
Who's marking him? That is shocking.
Who's that?
I think
would you say Chickson?
It's Chickson's man. Chickson's been sucked in. Oh, that is as bad defending as you'll see at any level. Oh, Bournemouth would have gone down to 10 against Wrexham as well. That doesn't help things. Yeah, that's as poor as you'll see at any level.
Yeah, that's gutting. That is gut-wrenching. We played really well as well, as it stands.
And
This second half.
Chickson's played really well as well.
Yeah.
We're a team that can score, though. We've shown that. We should have had 4 this game.
100%.
Come on, they're not. Bromley have it again, and they're bound to be confident. Well done, Jim O'Brien. Any subs you made, George?
Good question. I'm not too sure. Would you make any?
Not yet. Not yet.
I think it's getting to that stage, isn't it, where you're thinking maybe assess the next 5 minutes and then see.
You can't bring Rodriguez or Wharton off.
No way.
It'll be suicidal to bring a centre midfield player off.
Yeah.
You're not going to bring Enzi off. He's just come on. You're not going to bring Miller off. So I can't see how you change it at all.
No.
That's very clever from Mark Ellis there. Head it back to Sam Slocum. Come on then, Knots. Let's keep it going. We haven't really had anything in the last 5 or 10 minutes to really shout about.
No, we haven't.
I mean, since Rodriguez hit the bar, it's gone a bit stale. And Brindley had to get that right.
They've sort of edged their way back in a little bit, haven't they? And proven again that they are quite clinical in front of goal. You know, the cross comes in. I mean, fair enough, the player's unmarked, but he's worked himself into that space. But here we are. We're going up.
Great ball, but no one there.
Just a bit too deep again, right?
Please go for a throw. That's still in play. He's hit the corner flag. Go on, Ruben. You're 1-on-1 with him. Yes, good idea to leave it to Miller.
Oh, you were praying someone was going to make that run then.
I don't know why they didn't. It was the obvious thing to do. Don't foul, because they're penned in here. That's it. That's why you don't foul in that situation. Get up. Why is their manager shouting for a free kick? He's about 15 yards out of technical box. Get yourself back in. Behave yourself.
4th official's coming over. It's all right.
Looking very similar to the Sutton game. It is, Kyle. It is.
Richard got it right, didn't he? Can we get a late winner, though, like before?
Yeah. Nervy again. Results so far going Knott's way. There's always the opportunity for Chesterfield to take the lead against Wealdstone. A massive opportunity there. Oh, come on.
I feel very hard done by if you don't win this.
Yeah, so do I. So do I.
Do you like their keeper kit, Tom?
No.
Fair enough.
Too bright. Looks like a bottle of bleach. Ellis wins the header. Straight to Ruben. Don't allow them.
Strong there. The strength is showing. What attributes does he not have?
If he's fouled there, that has to be a red. He's off the ball, completely off the ball. Oh, ref, come on. He's telling their management team off. Well in. Sutton 2, Maidenhead 0 is the title going to be
sending them off?
No, you can book them now, can't you? Chesterfield's still 0-0. Realistically, what does a yellow card do to a manager?
Probably not a lot, to be honest with you.
Nah.
And if you pick five up across the season, do you have to serve a ban?
I don't know. Good question. Come on then. There we go. Ruben Rodriguez. Millie, you've got to run from there. Rodriguez, jinking into the box, corner ball, Knotts.
We'll have that.
We'll take it. With Ellis in there, it's effectively a penalty. Come on. No messing about. So Roger said, use You two seem to not realise that we can see what's happening and fail to describe the play. Roger, we're doing a watch along, so we watch at the same time, so we can't describe everything. But I'll take your point. Eli Sam's come on.
Bit more of an aerial threat from the corner here. Who's he come on for?
I don't know. I didn't see that. Good corner.
Oh, it's not beat the first man though, is it?
It looked better. It looked good. It did look good. Bromley on the halfway line.
Great
Broken
ball.
the line with that pass straight to Wootton. Edge of the box. He's having his shirt pulled on the edge there, surely. And Bromley are well and truly away here on the break. Someone's got to put a foot in because they've made it all the way to the edge of Knott's box here.
Oh, the cross for Bromley come in.
Well, they've scored 2 crosses, haven't they?
Yeah.
So that's not a handball, is it? So free kick for Bromley. Level with probably the 6-yard box, but out wide. Should be interesting. It's vital we don't concede here. They have been dominant in the air all day. And I feel like, who's our aerial threats without Rawlinson? It's just Reeves, isn't it? And it's just...
Ellis.
It's just Wootton. Sorry, not Reeves, yeah, Ellis. It's just Ellis and Wootton. Maybe Sam now, but... Opportunity here. Whipped in. Slocum, come and claim that. And it's headed back into play. And just clear that ball away. Not so cleared it. Come on, out as quick as possible. Eli Sam's quick as well there. Hopefully Bournemouth can...
Love that from Sam. He's put the pressure right on the keeper. Not a great kick from him.
Come on, the Chickson. I thought that was a Bromley ball. Bromley throw, to be fair. Come on, Chickson. We seem to be playing it around at the back quite nicely, don't we? Chickson, Ellis and Bromley.
Yeah, they seem to be right on the same wavelength of it all, don't they?
Actually, a long ball coming from Doyle here. What a ball that is. Straightforward. Got them panicking. We've not got Enzio into the game enough. And they've just swept it up.
No, we haven't. I agree.
They've just literally swept it up.
Ah, God.
How's he given the throw there to Bromley? Poor officiating. O'Brien made way for Sam there.
Bromley are looking like they're going for this, aren't they now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to really hope that we can come in with that.
We've got to get this first ball. It's come into the box and away, cleared away. But we're not holding the ball up at the halfway line. That would be a Notch free kick.
What?
That has to be a Notch free kick there.
How's that not a free kick?
Do you know why? Because it was on Wootton.
Yeah. Most penalised man in football.
And Notts can break here if they're smart about it. Oh. Hartlepool 2, Aldershot 1. Okay. Results still going Notts' way. Just check Chesterfield result, and they're still 0-0. 83rd minute. Can Notts nick it? George, would you like to see Notts really go for it with the to get the win with the obvious leaving it open at the back, or do you think we go a bit more cautious?
No, I don't think we should go cautious. Sam. You know, the last few games he's played, he gets caught offside a lot.
Kind of saying if they win, it's the biggest smash and grab of the season. Yeah, we've failed to deal with 2 crosses. The first one, they've peeled off onto Kelly Evans, who's the shortest player on the pitch. And the second one is just awful defending.
Yeah.
But at a crucial time of the season, if you're in the playoffs, that can't happen.
Exactly.
It can't happen.
An interesting game of football, though, isn't it? It's been a good one to do a watch along to.
Yeah. Miller's fouled there. Well done, referee. He has remembered his whistle. Okay. There's 5 minutes of normal time left, so you're looking probably eight in total.
Yeah.
We've got Eli Sam on. We've lost that extra central midfielder. I can't see any more subs coming on where it's McCrory, Griffiths and Turner. But we'll see. Right, Chickson in not zone half, plays it forward. Rodriguez plenty of space. What a ball through to Eli Sam, who's just entering the box on the edge of it.
I feel like he's really good coming in from the left-hand side, Eli Sam.
Yeah, Rodriguez edge of the box. Still out there with Eli Sam. Go on, Sam. Skin him and get in the box. Sam's absolutely done him.
Inside out.
He's in the box. And it's gone out for him. Crossed it and it's cleared for a corner.
Good play by Sam there.
Very good. We know he's good with the ball at his feet. We do know he's really good with the ball at his feet.
We've changed it up a little bit, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Rodriguez, corner to whip it in. Let's hope it beats the first man this time.
Come on.
And it does. Goes back to Miller. Nothing comes of it. And O'Brien can put it out to Bromley. He whips it back in.
Oh, great ball that was.
Cleared again.
Miller, great pressure. Turn it straight on. That's it.
Straight back in. Miller put the cross in. And he has done. And it's in there. And Ellis. There's no foul there.
Edge of the box. No.
Back to the halfway line. Where literally everyone is packed in the Bromley half. Punt back in. Can Enzio win it? No, but that'll be a Knott's throw. Knott's county throw. Miller take it quickly. Gives it Enzio. What a ball into Eli Sam. 30.
Oh, God's sake.
Come on then.
How many shots can you have in
They've got a player down for a head injury, I think. What a ball. Put it back in. It's got to be.
Oh, my God. Their defending has been unreal.
Did you see that? They had a player down holding his head, and as soon as he realised the game was continuing, he was straight back up, and now he's down again. Literally, he got up as if nothing was wrong. Wrexham have equalised against Bournemouth, who have 10 men. Nightmare for Notts. He's gone down from the shot from Eli Sam. That is pathetic. I'm all for being careful with injuries, but there's no way in the world that he's got a head injury from that. Wrexham have won. And they're winning 3-2. They scored 2 in a minute. That's shocking for Notts. It's because Bournemouth reduced to 10 men. That is really poor for Notts. Puts Wrexham in the driving seat in 5th. Makes Tuesday's game a nightmare. Wow. Important 5 minutes in the season.
Yes.
Real chance to get a goal there. Tuesday is going to be huge.
Yeah. Some good last few games are really good games, aren't they, really?
But Wrexham away.
Incidentally, the game that we are allowed to go to is probably the least sort of... it's probably going to be the least toughest game, even though every game in this league is tough. You know, we've got Wrexham and Bromley again. Oh, what an... Everyone's screaming handball. No, everyone's screaming for handball, though.
I want to see that because his hand looked above his head as Eli Sam kept that ball in play. Let's have a look at this. How is that not handball? That has to be handball. What?
Yeah, his arms are up in the air and everything, aren't they?
Disappointing there. Yeah. VAR and it's a penalty. Still, I'd rather not have VAR.
Yeah. It's a swear word in my house.
Forget that, is it?
Yeah.
At a time, what are you going? I'm going 3.
It's got to be on it. 2 or 3.
No, I'm going 3. I'm going 3. I'd like 4 because the way we're going, we're looking the most likely. Bromley have gone back into the shell completely here. They're leaving massive gaps for Notts to work in. Ball over the top.
4 minutes added. Come on, Notts. Let's make this 4 minutes count.
Throw into Notts then halfway. Halfway in the Bromley half. Look at that. There's no one on Doyle. Drive forward. He's found Enzio with a great ball. Enzio, just skin him and put that ball in the box. Back to Bromley. Bromley feeds Rodriguez, who's always got a man on him. Back to Enzio on the byline. Go on then. You've got him, Enzio. And he's done him. He's produced a great cross for Kyle Wotton, and their keeper's clean.
And I'm sure he's going to take his time with this.
It's got a 6-second stopwatch out here. There we go. There we go. Can you imagine if they get a goal here because they're on the attack? Let's have a gone on.
Come on.
Right, no, she needs to be quick with this. Throw into Knots, literally in their own half. Go on, Miller, drive forward. Rodriguez spins in his own.
Go on, lad.
That is brilliant. Into Eli Sam. You've got a bit of a run here, Eli. Go on. 30 yards out. He's sprinting to the defence. Oh my gosh. Prime Zidane.
Oh, just that final product.
I don't think anyone was up with him. I think Rodriguez has been fouled.
Yeah, he's done really well there, Eli.
Come on then, Eli. Eli running into the box. There's no one with him on that side. All game we've seen support on that left-hand side, but just there.
Being a bit cautious a bit later on.
I think it's the legs gone. Tired. Miller's been running up and down that line all game.
Yeah, he has. He's worked.
Rodriguez is taking
today.
Yeah, Rodriguez taking his time to make his way in. Come on, Knots. 2 minutes. A draw won't be the worst result, considering. But Adam Chickson, use that pace. Come on. Feeds Miller. What looks like it could be 1 or 2 chances. Miller, keep the ball in play. Skin him.
Where's the support? He needs a bit of support. There we go.
It's tired. Chickson with a great ball. And Wotton can't get his head on it and Bromley clear it. Only about 30 yards out. Don't give a foul
a little bit here, aren't we? Oh.
That's really good from Rodriguez. Got it on the edge of the box. And his shot's blocked. And they're literally scrambling it clear.
They're the shot blockers, these lot. How many
shots have they got? Don't shoot, Reeves.
Come on.
Oh. Poor decision. Really poor. Chesterfield's still 0-0, so it's not the end of the world, but it means we lose grip on that 5th place spot. 1 minute left. I think that Bromley is settled. Bromley are done. There's a bit of a scrap going on here.
Eli Sam, is it?
Yeah. He's been good since he's come on. He has been good. No, I hope the ref does add this time on. There's a good couple of minutes here. Or minute and a half. No, they're done, aren't they? They don't want any more.
Love it if we just nicked a late one here. We need it.
There's got to be a minute left. There's still at least a minute, a minimum of a minute. They're on the attack. That's fantastic.
Come on, let's break.
Miller feeds it forward.
Oh, Eli.
It's just tired. That's just tired.
He's just come on.
Was it Eli then?
Yeah.
I'll take it back. He's blown the whistle. Didn't even have any time on. 2-2. Hard fought, but not should really have won that, should they, George?
Yeah, I'm proper gutted about that. I think the players will be as well. We deserve the win. I'm sure Richard will be able to give great insight to that game with the XG, because we should have had. It feels like we should have had about 5 goals that game.
100%. Results have gone in Knott's favour. Bar Wrexham with a late 2 goals against 10-man Boreham Wood. So cheers for getting a red card there, Boreham Wood. Really great. Yeah. Chesterfield 0, Wealdstone 0 in the 90th minute. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a goal in that, just because of it's Wealdstone are not in a good way at the minute. So keep an eye out. Instant reaction coming obviously pretty instantly, and then player ratings to follow. It's not a terrible result. We're still unbeaten, and thank you to everyone that has watched along with us.